see you again.
Good to see you.
I have a question. I'm on Medicare. I received this thing in the mail a week or so ago from a group called the American Action Network, whoever they are, saying that you support seniors for Medicare, and you want to take care of protecting Medicare Part D. My question is, and this is very misleading, the information, I don't know if you're supported or not, but it's very misleading.
I actually haven't.
Well, it's something that I question the validity of and the veracity of it. But it says that, you know, you're trying to protect Medicare Part D, and what this basically is implying and is saying that you're supporting the fact that you don't want the federal government to be able to negotiate prices for drugs for dual eligible Medicaid, Medicare recipients, like CDC negotiates prices, the military negotiates prices, the VA negotiates prices, every insurance company negotiates prices with drug companies and hospitals, etc. But the Republicans will not allow us to allow them to, the federal government to negotiate prices for drugs that would save, according to the CBO, just for Medicare, Medicaid dual eligibles. If that were to pass, it would save $112 billion over 10 years to allow the federal government to negotiate prices for drugs. It doesn't diminish the service to Medicare people. It's not saving Medicare Part D, it's saving the drug companies. I would like to know why you would not support allowing the federal government to negotiate prices and save the taxpayers $112 billion over 10 years.
May I see the
Yes, you can see it. You can see analysis of this proposal that I have for you. And really a specific answer, why don't you support the government allowing them to negotiate prices to save $112 billion over 10 years for Medicare, Medicaid dual eligible? Very simple question. I'd like a specific answer.
Well, I don't know. This is the first time I've seen this mailer. I don't know who sent it. I'm not familiar with this group.
Again, they're saying you support that proposal, and I'd like to know what's going on here.
I don't think that's not how I read this.
That's what it means. I looked it up online and did the research on it, and it's talking about the Waxman-Rockefeller bill that would require the federal government to negotiate prices for Medicare, Medicaid dual eligibles.
Well, I'll just read one sentence. It says that I've joined a bipartisan effort to block President Obama from balancing the budget on the backs of seniors.
That's not what that does.
I'm just telling you
what
this says.
That's not what that
doesn't answer his question.
Answer my question. Why don't you support the government negotiating prices for drugs that would save $112 billion over 10 years?
I support anything that we can do to save $112 billion or $112 trillion. I've never seen that until now. It's not. Let me finish. I'm not sure that that's exactly what that says. What it says is there's a bipartisan group that opposes a piece of legislation that changes the cost for Medicare.
Well, I can read you exactly what the analysis is if you'd like.
I'd be happy to take a look at it when we're done, and I can sit down with you personally. Again, I didn't send that to you. I don't know what group sent it to you.
Representative, it's got your face on it.
I understand it's got my face, but I didn't send it to you, and I don't know what that group
Who is the American Action Network?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
I don't know. So I'd be happy to take a look at it after with you and research it for you. And
well, I hope you do, because you should. Then, if you don't agree with this, or if you don't know what it is, you should send out something refuting it.
Well, this was the first notification I had that something was sent. So I appreciate you bringing it to my attention.
You can have
yes, sir.